Ever find yourself reacting in the moment, then regretting it later? You're not alone, but there's a better way. In this video, we're diving into emotional agility, the ability to pause, process, and respond with intention instead of reacting on autopilot. It's one of the most powerful skills for self-awareness, strong relationships, and personal growth. Before we jump in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell for more tools that help you lead with clarity, emotional strength, and mindset that lasts. Let's explore how to stay grounded, even when life throws curveballs, starting right now. 1. Understanding emotional agility. Emotional agility is the ability to navigate life's emotional currents with flexibility and intention, rather than being swept away by them. It means being aware of your feelings without being controlled by them. This differs from emotional suppression or blind reaction. Instead of ignoring difficult emotions or over-identifying with them, emotionally agile individuals acknowledge their feelings, assess their meaning, and choose thoughtful responses. It's like stepping back to see the bigger picture before acting. Emotional agility allows you to pause between stimulus and response, which is where freedom and growth reside. Whether you're dealing with conflict, pressure, or fear, agility gives you control. 2. The difference between reacting and responding. Reacting is automatic and often emotionally charged: anger, defensiveness, withdrawal. It's instinctual and usually rooted in past patterns or unresolved feelings. Responding, on the other hand, involves a pause. It's intentional. You recognize the emotion, process it, and choose your next move based on values, not impulse. Emotional agility bridges the gap between these two modes. For example, if someone criticizes your work, a reaction might be snapping back or shutting down. A response involves recognizing your defensiveness, understanding the criticism's content, and replying with clarity and professionalism. The space between reaction and response is small, but powerful. It determines your outcomes in relationships. 3. Emotions are data, not directives. Emotions are valuable sources of information, not instructions you must obey. Feeling angry doesn't mean you must lash out. Feeling sad doesn't mean you're broken. Emotional agility involves treating emotions like internal signals, clues pointing to values, boundaries, or unmet needs. When you feel anxious before a presentation, it might indicate your value for excellence or fear of failure. Instead of avoiding the emotion or being paralyzed by it, emotionally agile people get curious. They ask, "What is this emotion trying to tell me?" This creates distance from the emotion without dismissing it. 4. Practicing the pause. One of the most powerful tools in emotional agility is the pause. It's the moment you choose not to react immediately, giving yourself a chance to breathe, reflect, and ground yourself. This pause interrupts the cycle of knee-jerk reactions. It allows your prefrontal cortex, the rational part of your brain, to catch up with your emotional response. In that brief pause, you can ask, "What am I feeling? Why? What do I want to do with this?" Practicing the pause isn't about being passive. It's about creating space for smarter action. Whether you're in a tense conversation, managing stress, or facing a setback, the pause puts you back in control. Over time, this becomes a habit. 5. Labeling emotions accurately. Accurately naming your emotions is a critical step in emotional agility. Many people lump their feelings into broad categories like bad or stressed, but there's a vast emotional vocabulary that provides clarity. Are you feeling frustrated, anxious, disappointed, or overwhelmed? Each word has a different cause and solution. Research shows that people who can identify their emotions precisely are better at regulating them. This is called emotional granularity. When you can say, "I'm feeling insecure about my performance," rather than just "I'm upset," you unlock insight and direction. 6. Detaching from the inner critic. Your inner critic can be loud, judgmental, and convincing. It often arises in times of vulnerability, feeding self-doubt and fear. Emotional agility doesn't mean silencing this voice. It means creating space between you and it. You acknowledge it, but you don't merge with it. You say, "I'm noticing I'm having the thought that I'm not good enough," instead of "I'm not good enough." That linguistic shift reduces emotional fusion and gives you power over your inner narrative. This technique, often called cognitive diffusion, helps you observe thoughts without letting them define you. 7. Aligning behavior with values. Emotionally agile people use their values, not their moods, as a compass. This means making decisions and taking actions based on what truly matters to you, even when emotions pull you elsewhere. For instance, you might feel like avoiding a tough conversation, but your value of honesty urges you to speak up. Acting from values builds integrity and self-trust. It transforms emotion-driven decisions into value-driven responses. To align behavior with values, you must first know what they are. What do you stand for? What kind of person do you want to be? When emotions arise, ask, "What action would reflect my values in this moment?" This question grounds you in purpose and reduces regret. 8. Letting go of the need for control. A common emotional trap is the desire to control everything: outcomes, people, even feelings. But emotional agility teaches us that trying to control everything is both exhausting and impossible. Instead, we shift from control to choice. You can't control how others behave, but you can choose your response. You can't stop emotions from arising, but you can decide what to do with them. This mindset promotes resilience. It's about releasing what's outside your influence and focusing on your own actions and attitudes. 9. Building emotional tolerance. Emotional agility isn't about always feeling good. It's about increasing your capacity to sit with discomfort. Building emotional tolerance means learning to stay present with difficult emotions without numbing, avoiding, or acting out. This could be grief, shame, anxiety, or uncertainty. By tolerating these feelings, you reduce their power over you. You learn that emotions are temporary. They rise, peak, and fade. Like waves, they pass if you don't resist them. Mindfulness and breathwork can help you sit with discomfort and stay grounded. 10. Emotional agility as a lifelong practice. Emotional agility is not a destination. It's a daily practice. Like physical fitness, it requires intention, consistency, and compassion. You won't always get it right. There will be moments of reactivity or emotional overwhelm. But each moment is a chance to begin again, to pause, to reflect, to choose differently. Over time, your responses become more thoughtful, your relationships more harmonious, and your internal world more peaceful. Emotional agility isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It gives you tools to navigate life's ups and downs with grace, purpose, and wisdom. All right, that's a wrap on emotional agility, the skill that helps you stay grounded, clear-headed, and in control even when emotions run high. Take a deep breath, give yourself some space, and remember, you always have the power to pause and respond instead of reacting on autopilot. If this helped you shift how you handle emotions or tough moments, give it a thumbs up and share one way you plan to practice emotional agility in the comments. And if you're here for more honest, powerful tools to build mindset, emotional strength, and self-awareness, don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss what's next. Catch you in the next one.